Hello grade 6, welcome to our week 2 in our writing and spelling subject. So last time we read about Millau Viaduct. So this is a bridge in southern France, right? Opened in December 2004. And this reading is an example of an opinion text. So who can recall what do you mean by opinion text? So we say here the opinion text has 4 important sections, and these are the introduction, argument for the topic, counter argument against the topic, and conclusion. So let's go back here from the reading that we had. Okay, so as you can see here, there are 4 paragraphs. Okay, there are 4 paragraphs with 4 sections. Okay, the first paragraph is called introduction. So in the introduction, it talks about the facts. Okay, facts about the Millau Viaduct, or the facts about the topic that you're going to write. Okay, the second paragraph talks about the argument for the topic, or the first problem. It can be the positive about the topic or the positive sides about the topic. And the third paragraph is called the counter argument against the topic. So it can also be if the second paragraph is the positive side about the topic, then the third paragraph is the negative side about the topic. Okay, and the last paragraph here is the conclusion, like the generalization. What can you say all about the topic? Okay, like including the positive sides and the negative sides. So that is your conclusion. To support the argument and counter argument, you need to give reasons to explain your opinions. Okay, example. However, some people thought that the bridge was a bad idea. It caused damage to the environment, and it cost around 400 million euros to build. So in this example, the first sentence talks about the negative side of that bridge, right? The bad side about building that bridge. That is your opinion. But of course, we need to give reason also to explain your opinions. So the second sentence here, it caused damage to the environment, and it cost around 400 million euros to build. So that is the reason why you can say that it is bad. So let's move to this page. Again, in an opinion text, there are 4 important sections: the introduction, argument for the topic, counter argument against the topic, and the conclusion. Now let's match the sections here, A to D in the box, to the descriptions below. Okay, so let's start with introduction. Let's find first which one should be the introduction here. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay, that is right. So our introduction here should be number 2. Present some general facts about the object or structure. So that's what you should do in an opinion text. The first thing that you should do, or the introduction, should talk about the general facts about the object or about the topic. Okay, so how will you do that? You can search in Google, internet. You can surf to the internet and find about the facts, okay, about the certain topic that you are assigned to write. Okay, letter B, the argument for the topic. That is your second paragraph. Which one should it be? Is it 1, 3, or 4? Okay, great job. So that is number 4. So B, the second paragraph, talks about or presents a main argument relating to the topic. So that's the first, for example, the positive sides about the topic. Okay, so that is the main argument. Okay, you're talking about the positive sides first. And how about the counter argument against the topic? So we have already the positive side. How about the negative side? So what number is it? Is it 1 and 3? Or 1 or 3? Okay, so your third paragraph should be number 1. Presents the opposite point of view. So you have the main argument, and then the next one is the opposite point of view, opposite opinion, or for example positive, and then move to the negative sides. Next, in the last one, your conclusion should considers both arguments and gives the writer's opinion. Conclusion is your end. Okay, how will you end your writing? So you need to consider both the positive and the negative sides, and overall, what can you say? Okay, so that's how you will write an opinion text. Okay, so let's move here to the next activity. It says here, think of some man-made construction that you could write about in an opinion text. But okay, to make it easy for you, instead of man-made construction, I've already have this topic here. Let's change that. And the topic that you're going to write is all children should have pets. Okay, I think that's easier for you. So all children should have pets. So before we write the opinion text, we need to choose 2 ideas from your answer. Okay? Or from your topic. So we can say, what are the advantages of having a pet? Or what are the disadvantages of having a pet? Because we are talking about argumentative text or argument text, right? Or opinion text. So there should be positive side and negative side. So next here, ask yourself these questions for each idea in I. So we have already the 2 ideas. Okay, so question number 1. Do you know or can you find out some facts about this topic? Of course, we can find. Where? Where can we find the facts about this topic? It's easy, just ask Google, right? You can use the internet, okay, and find about the certain topic. Okay, you can find about the topic about pets. Okay, search about pets. What's about pets? Okay, number 2, can you think of an argument for this topic? Of course, we have already the argument. Okay, the advantages and disadvantages, or the people who likes to have pet or agree to have pet, or the people who don't agree to have pet. Okay, number 3, can you think of a counter argument against the topic? So yeah, that's already what I've said. So positive for number 2, and then number 3, negative sides. Okay, so it's easy, right? Now, that will be your homework. You have to organize and plan now. Okay, choose your best idea from I and research your topic. So we already have the topic, right? So the topic should be all children should have pets. So the first thing that you need to do is the introduction. You need to write 4 paragraphs for your opinion text. And again, the first part of that paragraph, or the first paragraph, talks about pet. Okay, facts about pets. So you need to search about pets. Okay, pets. Okay, what are the examples of pets? What do you mean by pets? So you will put that in the introduction. Okay, so for the second paragraph, the argument for the topic, or that's where you write the positive sides of having a pet. Okay, so for the third paragraph, that is about again the negative sides, or what are the bad things about having a pet. Okay, so that's where you will write your opinion. Why is having a pet bad? So you will write there. And don't forget, for the second and third paragraph, you need to also give the reason. Okay, for the second paragraph, the good thing about having a pet, and then give reason why it's good. And then bad thing of having a pet, give reason why it's bad. And for the last paragraph, okay, it is about Okay, considering both arguments and give your own opinion. So you consider now the good or bad, and that is your general thought. Okay, so you can start with, in general, I believe that. So this one is about you already. So which one do you agree? Do you believe that it's still good to have pets and so on, and then you continue that? Or you can start with in conclusion and then you start writing what else. Okay, so that's it. I hope you can do it. I know you can do it because it's very easy, and make it easier for you. And okay, let's have here another one. Homework. Think of words you can use to show strong emotion about your opinion on this topic. And of course, I want to help you to make your work easier. So I give you examples here. So these are the words or phrases that you can use to show strong emotion about your opinion. So let's have here, I am certain, and then blah blah blah. I'm sure that you can see that. What needs to be done? What we need to do? I ask you to think about. I am writing in order to. Nevertheless, on the other hand, it has come to my attention that if we move forward with, obviously, surely, regardless, if it were to happen, or we say then this can be fixed by, or although it may seem. So these are the phrases that you can use to write your opinion text as well. Okay, it will help you to do your organizing and planning for your opinion text. Okay, so that's all, and see you in our next class.